are live again. If anybody's going to hang out, got a surprise for you. There's a butane can inside a big coffee can, heavy can. So it's going to blow one of these days. Might be during the night. I think I'll leave it in there. Give everybody a surprise. Should go straight up like a missile. I'm pretty sure the bottom of the can blew it last time I did it. I know it was just an accident last time, but it blew up in the air and landed about 10 feet from me. Came down about 10 feet from me, so be fun. Redneck pyrotechnics. It's like redneck TV, redneck fireworks, redneck entertainment. And redneck herbal therapy. I think it took about 20 minutes for it to heat up last time, so I'm not expecting it to happen while I'm sitting here. Kind of hope it doesn't, because it'll catch me by surprise and probably relocate some of that ashes and chunks of wood. But we'll see. Okay, that got my attention. Landed about 10 feet away. That should have got my non-paying renter's attention. Oh well. Sorry about that, Chief. Yeah, I had a pretty good concussion. That ruined my stump though, dang it. Oopie-ki-yay. That was not a gunshot. That was so much fun, I wish I had another one. That'd blow the hell out of the stump though, wouldn't it? I'll have to watch that in a video because I did not see it. I was working on my next project here. Fiddly-dee, Millie. Amazingly, not amazingly, but not surprisingly, but blessedly, the soup kitchen was still open. Big pot of soup on the stove. Chicken, cream chicken, vegetable, carrots and potatoes and stuff. Very good. Awesome. I was very hungry and getting pretty weak from not having eaten for about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't know, a long time. So got this thing going. That was really a blessing. I'm glad I got this done. Now I need an ignition stick. Come on. Don't do that. No other repercussions, though, that's good. Other than it messed the stump up. Oh, it blew that. Oh, wow. It blew the can wide open. The launch tube, the missile tube. I need a stronger missile tube. Easy, Millie. And just where to get my missile tube too. I got one. Next thing will be to put fins on it and a nose cone on it and try to get maximum lift out of it. We'll have to get some rocketry, some trajectory sighting so we can see the highest it'll go. Try to get maximum height. Streamline it. Stronger missile launch tube. Fins, nose cone. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see that, but it just blew the side out of that can. It's a little rusty can, but it was better than nothing. I had the bright idea of just, instead of sticking it in the stump, put it in a can. Hey. Well, got me a whole bunch of fun coming up. Just FYI, everybody, that was an empty butane can, almost empty butane can. Probably enough, you know, very little fuel in it at all, but the compressed air in it was enough to make it blow and go up in the air. Which it did very nicely. I wonder if I can see it from here. How far? Hey, everybody's listening to this. Give me a guess as to how far it landed away from where I'm sitting. We'll figure that out. Somebody can win a prize. I heard it land. Now I'm going to blow it with a blower before I go out. Move my cart a little bit so there's nothing in there that's burnable, I don't think. I'll get that thing out of the way. When I'm done with my herbal therapy cigarette. La-di-da. The guy that helped me with this, he said that he thought he met his twin flame, you know, a soulmate or whatever, but she kept wanting to grow herbs, grow drugs, you know. Well, I don't know that's the right time to do it yet, but you could have the seed, you know. Hemp is an awesome product. I mean, that's what they use for. Henry Ford made a Model T with it, Model A, Model T, whatever. Hit it with a sledgehammer and it bounced off. So it's very strong stuff. It's like bamboo. We should be growing bamboo though. If you want to grow something, grow bamboo. Bamboo is about 1 million different products. And I'm going to sell a farm. I need $3 million to sell a farm. Well, somebody has to have $3 million to buy a farm. I'm going to sell it for this guy. I'd like to buy it, but I'd like to live on it. Take it over. You want somebody to take it over and run it as a farm. So I'd like to do that. Somebody wants to invest in it. If you're worried about the future and you want to invest in the future, do some research on this. Look up, Google, whatever you're going to do, Brave or DuckDuckGo or whatever, but do a web search on can bamboo save the world? Yes, it can. It's food, shelter, clothing, everything. Everything you need, bamboo will provide. Teepee poles, build a yurt out of it, build a geodesic dome out of it. It's been done. I have the hub system to do it with. Okay, I'm going to go find the can. So if you're listening to this, tell me how far away the can landed. I'm guessing 20 feet. I'm not going to measure it, but I'm going to pace it out. Once I find it, I'll pace back to here. I heard it land, so I think it's about 20 feet. If I had hearing aids, I could tell you exactly. I need hearing aids, people. I should have my walking stick out here. I got to remember that. Oh. One step, come on, one step, one step, one step. Oh. My flashlight's dying too. 8 steps. About 20 feet, 24 feet maybe. I'll show you the can here in a minute. Let me sit down. Oh, my back hurts really bad. I gotta do something therapy it was. Okay, here it is. Perfect launch. Blew the bottom out. Sides are not affected at all. Very clean. Come on. There's the bottom. Blew it out clean. Slight deformation, not quite round still. See, I could put a cone on the top. Make a nose cone for him. Put some fins on it and it'll go really high. And then put some holes in it so it'll whistle going up. That'll be really cool. The cap melted a little bit or something. That should be straight up, but it got hot enough to melt it. And it's stuck in there really good. So I can do it without the cap. Put a nose cone on it and fins. We have ourselves a nice little mortar, a can big enough, heavy enough to fit into, and I know where I got one. I can go excavate one in my archaeological dig over it where my rocket stove is. My thermal in-ground rocket stove, already over there. Come on. I already did it. I already flipped it around. Don't do it again. Okay, there we go. So somebody else is on. 1, 2. Hello. Say hi when you get on. I'm back. Hey. Keep bringing the knowledge, brother. Hallelujah. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I can't wait to do that. I got a really heavy tube. I can put it inside a stump or put it in a fire and it'll launch really high. I can't wait to do that. It'll be fun, fun, fun. Good practice in aerodynamics and rocket launching, missile launching, whatever we'll call it. Mortar. That'll be fun. See if I can get that up there to see the can. I think you can see the side's blown out of it, but I'm going to go up there. Get up closer. I'd guess about 9:30. When I do these streams, I get, wired and kind of wired up. It's hard to go to sleep. Let's see if we can see that can. Yeah, blew the sides out of the can and blew the bottom out of it pretty good too. Just opened it right up. This is a rusty can. Yeah, the bottom's down in there. I'll pull it out tomorrow and show it. I want to do the torch too, so I'm going to back away and do that. Torch, I mean the, what do you call it? The thingy. The blower, yeah. I gotta get something to get that out with. Other than my hand. I need a stick. Tent stick will look great. I can actually hook it. Now you can see the damage. Blew that thing wide open. tell you what, if I blow that, I could melt that can down. Put the flashlight in my hat. Where'd the blower? Where'd the blower? I don't have much battery left, but I got some. Well, don't hold your hand over the lens, right? That would help, wouldn't it? Yep. I should put it back in the thingy bobber, the tripod. Redneck fireworks, baby. Okay, there we go. Okay, one short blow. Not gonna hurt anybody. I think that can is annealed. No. You have a spray bottle out here too. I don't have a. Oh. Okay, Makita Tools has a chainsaw that's basically a 36 volt that uses 2 batteries. Well, this blower has 2 batteries. It uses two 20 volt batteries. It makes 40 volts, right? One on either side. Very similar to the Makita system, Paichika. Pretty good. I mean, it's supposed to be 130 mile per hour wind. That does pretty darn good. These are 2 amp hour batteries that came with the, what do you call it, the Sawzall. The ones that came with this were both 4 amp hour batteries. They're about twice as big, but that's heavy, and this did what I needed to do today. There you go, click, click. Turn the green light on. Green is go. Red's off. That'll stay lit for a few minutes and then it'll go out. But I like the fact that I can turn it on, I know it's on, so I can just grab it and blow. Even though I'm sitting way over here. Might want to wait until the embers go out. Nothing around here can light up anyway, so it's no big deal. Last time I did that fire, somebody from California said, "Ooh, looks dry. I said, no, it's not dry. Nothing's gonna light up. No big deal. No big a deal. So many fun things to do. It's ridiculous. I can't wait to get my stuff dug up of my archaeological dig for my rocket stove that I built. It is in a parabolic trench. It's insulated. It's waterproof barrier, then insulation, and then so all the heat's going to be reflected directly up, and it's all ready to go. I just have to unbury it and put some fuel in and fire it up. I'm hoping to do that, and then I can pull some of it and bring it over here, maybe. Anyway, boom, 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 boom. I need to put my links, I gotta listen to this and put links down below for my 3 videos I did on that stove. It was in a geodesic dome from Zip Tie Domes, and John Hurt, who's given me permission to make the hubs, which I don't know, I'd rather buy them, but they can be made. You have to have some equipment, the right tools and drills to do it with an accurate measuring. But anyway, it's a brilliant system. NASA bought some from him. I want to build a geodesic dome and have NASA buy some from me. I've got a totally rethought design on it, on the whole thing. So that's pretty cool. That ain't gonna go out. You know, I'm not gonna sit here all night, but I'm gonna let it go once all the little embers go away, burn out. Oh, I should have brought my sprayer out here. That was stupid. I don't have one, and I don't want to go get it because it's too far to walk. So I'm just going to stomp them out or let them go out. So nothing will light up. Nothing can light up. There's nothing around here that's 50 feet. It's all barren for 50 feet. No big deal. Anyway, I'm going to call it good. So. Oh yeah, I wish you could. Well, watch the video after it loads, Tim. Watch it. I had a can. It was like a big soup can or something. It was rusty. It was laying over there. I threw it over the fence. I thought, well, that'd make a good launching tube. And it did. It held the can, stabilized it. It only took about 5 minutes for it to go off. Last fire I did, it one blew out too, and it ended about 10, 20 feet from me. This one landed right about 20 feet from me. I got it marked so I can pace it out. So if somebody wants to take an exact guess down to the inch, I'll send you something. I'll send you a prize. Or I'll send Tim one since he's been on here tonight twice. But yeah, that was a launching tube. So it blew the can apart. The can that was in it was I don't know if you just missed it, but where did I put it? It was an empty butane can. Just remember, mostly empty is not all empty. Mostly dead is not all dead, right? Well, mostly empty is not all empty. So there's a little bit in it, enough to make it blow. It might have been just air pressure in it. I don't know. Doesn't make a difference. I didn't see any flame or nothing. Not that it would have been. But I would say there was enough under pressure to make it, give it about, I don't know, maybe 5 seconds of launch time. I'll hold it up in front of here. Empty butane can. Pretty clean. It deformed it, just ovaled out just a little bit. I think you can see that. Right where that shiny is on the left there. That's a little bit of a ovaling there. But other than that, bottom came clean out. Blew the bottom out of the big can that it was inside of. I want to put a fin on this, a nose cone and fins on it. And shouldn't make it go really good. So butane can, you know, I got a few more laying around. I'm going to play with them, have fun with them. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. Got to dispose of your trash. Have fun doing it. Yeah, very nice, very fun. Might have woken, like I said, I got a guy living in my trailer for free, not paying me anything, so if it woke him up, too bad. So sad. Life is hard. And as Forrest Gump says, life is hard. It's harder when you're stupid. And I like the thing that Thomas Cook said. He wrote a book, The Implantable Microchip Technology. On implantable I think the title of it is Implantable Microchip. But the word technology might be in there about the implantable microchip. Thomas Cook, he was an LA police officer. And he wrote a book on it, and he spoke at the Prophecy Club circuit all across the country. And he said this, and he said, I like to do it in a Forrest Gump imitation, okay? Forrest Gump did not say this, but and he says this. If you want to ignore what's going on, he said, you can stick your head in between the ties of the railroad track and you won't see the train a-coming, but your butt is still going to get run over. Yep. You can ignore what's going down, but you can stick your head in between the ties of the railroad track, stick your head in the sand, but your butt is still going to get run over. Yeah. But your butt is still going to get run over. Right. So, truth, truth, truth. I try to tell people the truth. They don't want to listen to it. They don't want to, there's warnings, there's stop signs, and there's red lights and things like that. Speeding laws, so you don't kill yourself and so you don't kill somebody else. Drinking laws, so you don't get drunk and kill somebody. Well, a lot of people are ignoring all of God's laws repeatedly on a regular basis, on a daily basis here, where I'm at. Ignoring God's law, ignoring laws of common decency, ignoring laws of common sense, ignoring laws of, let's say, hillbilly, redneck, backwoods, Old West laws. You don't tell somebody they're a liar. In the Old West, if you call somebody a man a liar, you better be ready to draw, and you better draw faster, or you're going to be dead. You better pull your gun faster than him and shoot more accurately. Whoever pulls first isn't necessarily the one that wins, it's the one that shoots accurately. And, I've said this, my brother-in-law could be standing 100 yards away from two guys with fully automatic AK-47s, and they'd both be dead in about 2 seconds. Headshots, standing up, boom, boom, dead. They might have a 100-round mag and a 30-round mag on full auto. They ain't probably won't hardly get a shot off. So there's common sense things. You don't call somebody a liar, and you don't rat somebody else. There's one. There's a good one. Okay. Shit hits a fan. You rat somebody out, you're probably gonna have a bullet in the head. That happened here recently. Not recently, about I'm guessing 10 years ago. I ratted somebody else that I knew. Called social services on him, and the word went out to the man that did it. He is not welcome anywhere in Cedar County, ever, because he has earned a bullet in the head. Now, to my knowledge, he's never ever showed his face here, which is fine with me because I don't ever want to see him again. I did see him one time. At first, I was like, "Oh yeah, hey, there's Andy," and then I was like, "Nah." I ignored him and turned away from him, and he knew I was pissed. So, you don't rat people out. You don't rat people out to law enforcement. You don't rat people out to anybody, period. And I've been ratted out here so many times by low-life scumbags that it's not funny. And in the shit hits fan situation, if you can't be trusted to keep your mouth shut, you're probably not going to live very long. So I'm just little words to the wise out there. Pastor Joe Fox, watch his thing, Viking Preparedness. You have to get it on YouTube and Patreon. If you want to write him, if you don't write him through Patreon as a subscriber and a supporter, he will not answer you, period. He doesn't even read the YouTube. Get on YouTube some of his videos and see if he responds to anybody on YouTube. I don't think he says he never even reads them, let alone respond to them. If you're not supporting him, he won't talk to you, period. Well, Pastor Joe Fox has about 30 rules or more. And if you don't like it, there's the door. There's the gate. Don't let it hit you in the ass. You do one thing wrong, you're gone, period. You walk the plank. He's a Nordic, Viking, so you do one stupid thing, you walk the plank, you're gone, period. You're up in the deep end. You're up in the deep with sharks in the water, so don't care what your reason is, don't care what your excuses are. There are no excuses, there are no reasons for being stupid, and there's no reasons or excuses for ratting somebody out, there's no reasons or excuses for doing anything wrong that's going to get you killed. It's just stupid. Or burned out, that's another thing. A guy drove from 3 hours away to take me out to dinner in Springfield one time, and he said, here in the Ozarks, he said, you piss somebody off, they'll just lob a few, whatever, he didn't say Molotov cocktail, but they're going to burn you out. That's what happens a lot. Burn you out. So you better not, if you want to be a rat, if you want to be a scumbag, if you want to be a lowlife, if you want to cheat people and screw them over, you probably won't live long, and you sure as hell won't have any place to live, because you come back in your house, there's nothing but smoldering ashes. That's what happens to people that are stupid. So don't be stupid. Way too many stupid people around. Well, let's see the Sabbath moon. A couple nights ago. A little bit less than full now. Tabernacle, people. making slow progress really. That's my ground cloth there. I'm gonna put it up over by some trees over here. It's been raining and helping Bill do firewood and trying to keep Bill so we have wood to stay warm during the winter. Something for him to sell because I'm not gonna sell any. I won't even give it away. I won't sell it. I won't give it away. He can sell it to him. He's the one's got to pay bills. I got my bills are paid every month. I'm okay there, so I don't need the help. I help him do it every time he's out there splitting wood or getting wood out of the forest. I go out and help him because it needs to be done. Why would somebody sit around their ass with their thumb up their ass, letting a 75, whatever how old he is, 75 years old, 76, I don't know, over 70-year-old man who's had a broken back twice, broken neck, fused vertebrae all up and down his spine, can't hardly sleep at night, out there cutting, dropping trees, blocking them up, and splitting the fire, putting it in the truck and carrying it up here and splitting it to keep people warm. And there's people around here too fucking lazy to go out and help. Pardon my French, but if you're too fucking lazy to help that old man, I'll do it myself. And I'm not in good shape. I went out one day and I was so sore and tired I couldn't hardly walk, stand on my feet, It took me forever to walk back up the hill. I had to get out to open the gate because somebody was too lazy and stupid to come out and open the gate. So, too late anyway. Anyway, so I have no sympathy, like Bill said, I have no sympathy for anybody that freezes to death. And there's one guy here that, thinks that I'm supposed to live by West Coast morals and liberal Portland and California West Coast morals. God does not live by West Coast morals. He has his own rules, his own laws, and you're breaking them. Every day you're here, you're breaking his laws. So, and Proverbs 1. Read Proverbs 1, people. Read Proverbs chapter 1. Wisdom cries in the streets. And the man who doesn't listen is a fool. And it says, when destruction comes on you and when your terror overtakes you, I will laugh at you. And I had said to this guy, well, if something bad happens to some people here, I'm going to probably laugh. And he was very offended at that. you're not supposed to laugh at evil. Well, Proverbs said that God's going to laugh, and I have God's heart, and I'm doing God's work, and so I might just well laugh. And too bad, so sad, So I'm going to blow it once more. Green light, ignition. Houston, we have ignition. They sell little sparklies. I'll walk around. I'm not going to put them all out, but they'll burn out. I'm going to have a really big one on top of something that's flammable. No, there's nothing flammable around here at all. 50, 60 feet. This is all barren rocks and dirt. Used to be some grass here, but it's gone now. Now, if I have a hole deep enough, it'll keep burning down, but I don't know. I got one pretty deep. Find out in the morning what it looks like. Hey, best guesses, people. Is there going to be anything left of this come morning? What's my best guess? I don't know, man. Let me talk it over with myself for a little bit. Tim, what's your best guess? Will there be anything left of this in the morning? I gotta think about it for a minute. I had one big, huge stump. It was about 2 foot diameter. I managed to get it up onto a big rock right outside the cabin. It had a hollow branch coming out of it, angled downward like a rock. That's a rocket stove, Well, the stump was hollow too, so I had to cut up just a little bit with a sawzall in between the two to join the two passages. And I lit that thing up, and I'll tell you what, there's nothing left of it. It burned for, I think, about 3 days. You can see my videos on it. It was winter time. There's some snow coming down one time, but maybe 3 days. I don't know, 2 or 3 days. There's not left of it. Not the smallest piece of wood. Everything burned up. That was amazing. I'm hoping I can do that with this one, but I don't think so. Because the hole on it was right at the bottom, so the whole time it was burning from the middle all the way down to the bottom. So it was awesome. This one is not like that. Unless I drilled another hole in from the side tomorrow. If it was not burned up, I'll try to drill a hole in from the side to get it closer, right at the bottom. Then it'll work better. I got it one hole that's pretty deep. I'm guessing it was about 12, 14 inches down. I could not get it to light out. I can't see it now. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm not even going to walk around and look for it. It's about 12 inches down. Yeah, I think I can see it. Anyway, it did not join. It didn't hit the other one. But the center's now big enough that it'll join. It should burn down to it, at least. And some of the verticals I drilled pretty deep too, so it should keep feeding down. Oh, we'll find out. We'll find out tomorrow. Okay. I'm going to call it good. Another 30-minute video. All right, well, God bless you. Good night, Tim. Good night, living in America, James Brown. Everybody, thank you.